According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention webpage, in 2014 alone, a total of 249,078 babies were born aged 15 to 19 years. The number of pregnancies among girls aged 15 to 19 increased by 3% between 2005 and 2006, showed a study of the most recent data collected by the federal government and the Guttmacher Institute. Teen pregnancy is what seems to be a worldwide issue across all ethnic and cultural lines. It may not cross our minds, but if we think about it, we all know someone who is either a teen parent or a friend, sibling, acquaintance, or someone who is. I have done a large amount of research on teen pregnancy and have found a large quantity of statistics on this issue. In addition, my mother mentioned to me that her friend's daughter was about to enter her junior year of high school, feeling sick and not feeling herself, to later find out she was pregnant. Teen pregnancy still remains an issue in the United States. Since many teens do not know enough information on teen pregnancy and ways it can be prevented, I propose we encourage schools to teach the students to enroll in a sex education course so that they can be aware of the different ways they can protect themselves and their future. The first part of this issue is that teen pregnancy and teen STDs is an uprising issue, and the numbers are rapidly increasing. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, each year, almost 850,000 adolescent girls become pregnant. As of 2004, it was estimated that approximately 41.2% of all pregnancies are to adolescents 15 to 19 years of age. 22% of the women report giving birth before age 20. It is still more common in the United States than other developed countries such as Great Britain, 15%, Canada, 11%, France, 6%. The second part of this issue is that along with all these uprising numbers of teens and teen pregnancy, the number of health risks also rise. For example, STDs. According to the American Civil Union, each year 3 million U.S. teenagers contract a sexually transmitted disease. Left undetected and untreated, STDs can have a long life consequences, including infertility. A sexually active teen who does not use contraception has a 90% chance of getting pregnant within 1 year. In a single act of unprotected sex with an uninfected partner, a teenage girl has a 1% risk of acquiring HIV, a 30% risk of getting genital herpes, and a 50% chance of contracting gonorrhea. The second part of this problem is that many teens do not know enough about teen pregnancy because they are simply not being taught, and the different methods of prevention can be provided. According to Guttmacher Institute, teens receiving information about birth control decreased from 71% to 48% among females and 59% to 45% among males. Formal instruction may not be skill-based. Only 50% of teen females and 58% of teen males received formal instruction on how to use a condom. Between 2006 and 2010 and 2011 and 2013, there was a significant decline in adolescent females' reports of receiving formal instruction about birth control, saying no to sex, STDs, and HIV and AIDS. The solution I propose to prevent teen pregnancy is for schools to offer classes to teach students about sex education and the different forms of contraceptives. There are not to not only protect their health from STDs but also their future. According to Guttmacher Institute, in 2014, 72% of the U.S. public and private high schools taught pregnancy prevention. 76% taught abstinence is the most effective method to avoid pregnancy, HIV and other STDs, 61% taught about contraceptive efficiency. Among schools requiring instruction about pregnancy prevention, the average class time for the topic was 4.2 hours in high school. Researchers suggest that strategies that promote abstinence not only outside of marriage while withholding information about contraceptives do not stop, even delay sex. Moreover, abstinence-only programs can actually place young people at an increased risk of pregnancy and STDs. Being well informed on teen pregnancy and knowing different forms of protection and how it can help and cause health can help someone you know in the future. The information I learned has taught my mom as well, so she spoke to her friend and made it a point to speak to her other daughters about being open with her and letting them know that if they were sexually active, about all the different types of contraceptives clinics offer, but that abstinence is best. It is apparent that teen pregnancy remains a problem and people are unaware of the aid there is to prevent it. I ask that you consider supporting my proposed solution of encouraging schools to educate their students in teen pregnancy. In doing this, many more teens will be aware of the different forms of contraceptives and safe intercourse. This will protect not only their health but their future as well. We must remember that teens deserve the education to not hold them back from achieving their life goals, and our best reproductive organ is our brain. Let us be smart.